Morning again. Y'all can't get rid of me. So here's the deal. The dealio. I have basically dated 4 dudes in my adult life. I've had a couple dates here and there with other people. But 4 dudes in my adult life. One was Ronnie Shanae Kaufman II, who is the leader, the head of the ISIS Caffolet. He's my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. He is. But he's not. He just put girls together in a test tube and is a complete dickwad. He's a total dickwad. Everything he says is the exact opposite of the truth. So if I say, this guy is blue, I'll be like, no, it's green. If I say, this is up, he'll say, no, it's fucking down. I don't talk to him because he doesn't make fucking sense to me. And it's honestly the truth. He's changed all my text messages. He acts like he's me downstairs and I'm him. It's just another fucking opposite. He stopped talking to me a while ago because somehow my child support started again. $200 every 2 weeks from Ronnie Shanae Kaufman, the head of the ISIS Caffolet. I smoke a lot of pot. So, there's that. He is a fucking liar. And he's lied to all of you down there. I can't fucking. I don't want you looking at my nose. Those are ready. He's the head of the ISIS Caffolet. My next guy I dated was Matthew Forbes, who I went to high school with, one of my brother's friends. Quarterback, normal guy, whatever. I don't deal with jocks, but he was my brother's friend. We got married. He actually is in bull furnishings and things like that. And I believe he's involved with the FBI, CIA first, then FBI. And his friend's ATF. And I believe he's involved in some government agency fuckery. And then my next guy was Jeremy Brigg Jones, J-Brig, who was a fucking twig when we dated. And now I saw him online one time. First I saw him on Tinder or something, and he had his pictures up, and he looked like 5 times the size, like bulky. He was skinny as a twig when we were together. And not long later, he's bulky as fuck. So it makes me feel like he has fake muscles. But he's a hip-hop star now. He's a fucking dork. Okay? He's weak. He sat in bed like this, with a fucking blanket around him, and he's always upset about something. He didn't last very long, but he's head of, like, the faux Illuminati, Freemasonry. So he's head of that, and then Joseph Brett Gill, head of the KKK. So my exes are winners. Winners. Let me tell you, I've had a terrible time picking dudes in my lifetime. So I haven't dated much. No, I haven't had any desire to date because Joe fucked me up on a level. I was really afraid when I left him. I'm not going to lie. Very, very afraid. Made it past round 1. Which is some texts and some phone calls, pretty much. Maybe a couple dates. Maybe we banged once. No, you're a one and done. Maybe. Besides that, nobody has meant shit to me. And those are all real life relationships because I didn't know there was anything about in my head relationships whatsoever. However, the real life relationships I had were really bad guys. I covered a slew of evil. I gathered those bitches. I gathered them. And my brother is head of the CIA. We didn't bang ever, but he did sexually abuse me my whole life. So my brother, Brad Alband, I grew up with him in the same house with him. I don't know what this fuckery is that Katrina Hernandez is his fucking sister. I don't understand that. Fucking goddamn. I don't understand that at all. That was fucking brand new fucking news to me. Except for I know I embarrassed my brother because I'm never camera ready. Messy hair, don't care. And I know that he took Katrina to a skate event here in Phoenix, Arizona in 2016 when I was going through a divorce. I was just running from Joe, and I was about 90 pounds. I was sick as fuck. He was poisoning me all the time. It wasn't me in the slightest bit at that fucking skate park. And I know she sucked a lot of dick and fucked a lot of dudes and gave them diseases. And real life, she didn't look like me. But on video, she looks just like me. Pretty odd for me to figure this shit out. I can guarantee you during that time, because Brad came to town and he was like, Ghostface was there, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, shut up. Really? And I was like, ha-ha, Joe. Because Joe calls himself Ghostface Gilla. So in my head, I was like, ha-ha, Joe. You dumb fuck. If you'd have been around, we could have went and seen Ghostface Gilla. Like, you dumb fuck, motherfucker. I thought it was funny as shit. I wasn't there. I didn't meet Ghost. I've seen you on couples therapy. That's about it. I thought we talked in head, and you said, hey, I didn't write songs for you. You're West Coast. We did write songs with your brother in mind to fuck with him, shark him, whatever, to fuck with him. We did. We did do that, but it wasn't for you. And I think you think it's me, this body. But, because you saw me watching you on couples therapy and probably sobbing. Especially during the episode where they went and beat the shit out of a house. They beat the shit out of stuff in my house. And every time I watch it, I cry. Because all I want to do is do that. I just want to do that. I have a lot of anger in me from all these fucking fuckery men in my life. Not all these, but the dudes like that. A counselor told me once I have a broken picker. I agree. Not a broken pecker. A broken picker. That I pick really bad guys. I agree with him. 100%. So I'm no longer picking guys. I've had zero desire to date. Yeah, you're watching me smoke pot. Yes, you're watching me smoke pot at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I don't care. Doesn't get me all fucked up like it gets you guys fucked up. It just relaxes me. And, I don't really care what you think. I claim those relationships. These bitches down below are claiming them in different orders, whatever orders they want. I think there was supposed to be a big wedding, recreating my wedding to Joe in La Jolla, California this week by these bitches, these fucking weird bitches underground. But it's supposed to be this really special thing with this special guy, and I don't understand how they're claiming to be my best friend. All these bitches are claiming to be my best friend, but they're claiming that my most abusive dude, even more so than Shade, I would say, my most abusive dude is their husband. If you were my best friend, you would think or know how abusive he was to me. And to recreate that wedding is not special. It's actually pretty fucking traumatizing. It would be. Because he's abusive as fuck. He poisoned me every day. Every fucking night he went to get dinner and he poisoned me. And while he poisoned me, he was on the phone in line with women. Which is fine. I'm not mad about the women. I'm really not. Once I realized how bad he was, I was done. I fucking tapped out of that liking of that guy. I didn't like him at all. But for these bitches to claim they're my best friend and that they're marrying him and like it's a wonderful thing proves they have no idea. Number one, no loyalty to me whatsoever. And it's not a jealousy thing. It's I was so afraid of that dude. I went to his house, banged a chair through his window, was climbing in when he ran outside and tried to run from me. I fucking caught his ass, beat his ass, the best I could at 90 pounds and almost dead. Went to jail over it, went to hospitals, got my lungs and ribs broken over it, was stalked for years. Still years. Still to this day, I'm stalked online. On my phone by this motherfucker. All my exes, but absolutely him. He is my biggest fear in life. And not that if he were to show up here, I'd be afraid of him. He's got guns galore. Guns galore. He's got guns galore. I wouldn't be afraid of him if he showed up here, because I've pushed him down a couple times and he's fallen over real easy. Real easy. He's pulled a gun on me before, and I pushed him over and took the gun, got him locked outside for a while. The night I kicked him out of the house in March 21st, 2016, he came back for a green backpack. I wanted to see what was in the green backpack, what was so important to come back for, and I pushed him, stole the backpack. It's full of cash. Full to the top of cash that I'd never seen before in my entire life. Some of the cash fell out. I spent some of it on Crush. And I bought him a bunch of clothes, shoes, underwear, all that shit. And so I've pushed him down. I'm not afraid of him if he were to show up to my face. I'm afraid he is fuck. He's too pussy to show up to my face. He calls my daddy all the time if I get in trouble. Or if I contact him, he calls my dad. Tells I'll be with my dad. Last time I contacted him, he got a fake order of protection against me. It's fake. It's a fake order of protection. When I went to jail, he stood with me. Not with me. He stayed with the prosecutor. He paid off the judge and the prosecutor and whatever, and stayed with the case the entire time until I was sentenced. He stayed with the case. Created fucking pussy. And then in court, the prosecutor said, he's dropping the no contact order. So why does it drop it? Okay. Does that motherfucker think I'm going to contact him? Because it didn't. Until years later when I told him it was time to ride on his ass. I'm riding on him. Not currently, I'm not driving around him. But I'm riding with my mouth. I am fucking not shutting up about that dumb motherfucker whatsoever. He's head of the KKK. He has so many illegal guns. He is involved in the illegal gun trade internationally. I need you guys to understand this. All the underground. Him and Justin Barr, Sean Glonick, Travis Ayers, all the worst of the worst he's involved with. He went and told on me. He told the FBI he's afraid of me. The FBI knows it's him. And they just don't care. They're part of his team for KKK. The FBI that he's talking with and that's worked with. He met in, I believe, February 2016. He said it was over his buddy Nails, who's Army Ranger. He said it was over Nails. It wasn't over Nails. It was over me. And Travis is Trigger. Sean Glonick is Shorty. Justin Barr is... Wait, what's his nickname? I call him Sparkles. Because he wears glitter, everything. He wears rhinestones on all of his clothes. And he's a punk. What's Juice. Justin is Juice. And Joseph Gill is Ghost. Those are their nicknames. Their street names. And I hate them. I think they're punks. I actually confronted Travis Ayers one time when he was over